This is a Stoic warning for men. Every man fears rejection, but here's the brutal truth. Fear of rejection doesn't just cost you women. It destroys your confidence, your purpose, and your entire life. Today, I'll reveal the Stoic warning every man must hear before it's too late. First, the silent prison of fear. Fear of rejection is like an invisible cage. Most men don't realize they are trapped inside it. Every time you hesitate to speak your mind, to express your interest, or to take a chance, you reinforce the walls of this cage. Ask yourself, how many opportunities have you lost because of fear? How many times did you stay silent when you should have spoken? This is not just about women, it's about every area of your life. Stoicism teaches us that fear itself is an illusion. What you fear is not rejection, but the story you tell yourself about what rejection means. You imagine it will define your worth, but rejection doesn't define you. Your response does. The Stoics remind us, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. And it's true. Most of the pain you feel about rejection is invented in your mind before it even happens. The man who fears rejection loses twice. First, by denying himself the chance, and second, by carrying regret. That regret is far heavier than the sting of a simple no. If you think rejection is painful, wait until you see what it does to your self-respect. Second, why fear kills masculinity. Fear of rejection is not neutral. It eats away at your masculinity. Women are wired to sense confidence and courage. When fear controls you, you give off insecurity, and insecurity repels what you desire most. Masculinity isn't about being perfect, it's about being willing to risk failure. The man who fears rejection will avoid risk, avoid honesty, and avoid growth. Slowly, he becomes invisible, not just to women, but to society. A man without courage is like a lion with no roar. He may look like a man, but his spirit has already surrendered. The Stoics understood this deeply. Courage was one of their 4 cardinal virtues. But beyond masculinity, fear of rejection steals something even greater: your freedom of choice. Third, rejection as a teacher, not an enemy. Stoicism doesn't tell you to avoid rejection, it tells you to embrace it. Every rejection is a lesson. Every no is feedback. Instead of crippling you, it can sharpen you. Think of the blacksmith hammering steel. Each strike is painful, but it makes the metal stronger. Rejection is the hammer that forges resilience. The man who fears rejection stays weak because he never steps into the fire. The Stoics believed in focusing only on what's within your control. You cannot control how someone feels about you. You can only control your character, your actions, your mindset. If you act with honesty and strength, rejection does not diminish you. It defines you as a man of integrity. So how do you transform rejection from pain into power? Fourth, the Stoic perspective on control. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Rejection falls outside your control. The choice to act, that belongs to you. When you fear rejection, you try to control the uncontrollable, another person's response. This obsession drains you, but when you release control, you reclaim peace. This is why the Stoics viewed rejection not as loss, but as liberation. Fifth, how fear breeds regret. The man who avoids rejection feels safe in the moment, but he pays with regret for years. The woman you never approached, the job you never applied for, the words you never spoke, these become scars of missed courage. Rejection wounds for a day, regret wounds for a lifetime. Which would you rather carry? The Stoics believed regret was the heaviest burden a man could bear. Sixth, why rejection strengthens you. Every rejection toughens your armor. It proves that you can endure pain and keep moving. That is masculine strength. Fear of rejection keeps you weak. Facing rejection builds your resilience. And this leads to the ultimate Stoic truth. Seventh, the Stoic warning: lose fear, gain freedom. The Stoic warning is simple. Fear of rejection is slavery. Freedom comes when you accept rejection as part of life. A man who fears rejection loses everything. A man who embraces it gains freedom, power, and respect. Rejection doesn't destroy you, fear does. A Stoic man acts with courage, accepts rejection with grace, and grows stronger because of it. If you're ready to master your emotions and live with strength, subscribe now. This is your Stoic path.